Hello, Navyzen! Here with Lieutenant Commander Muhammad Dahlan will present you the Navy Weekly News from GGM TV. Indonesian warship Kri Diponegoro, carrying out the World Peacekeeping Mission in Lebanon, has the most number of women peacekeepers among other maritime task force participant countries. In an effort to increase women's participation in the United Nations operations, special team from United Nations Female Gender Advisor of UNIFIL providing delivery about gender equity and equality for Indonesian Navy women. The presence of the special team of United Nations, Major Milgenat Mandi, accompanied by Lieutenant Commander Krishna Wisuda and Lieutenant Commander jalesvevajayamahe, aims to emphasize the important role of the UNIFIL MTF Konga 18O. MTF Task Force Navy Women's Corps as part of the Women Peacekeepers, who also have a role in preventing and resolving conflicts, peace negotiations, peace building, peace maintenance, humanitarian response, and post-conflict reconstruction. The briefing also emphasized the importance of women's equal participation and full involvement in all efforts to maintain and promote peace and security. The UN Special Team, Female Gender Advisor of UNIFIL, also had the opportunity to carry out a ship tour on the Kri Diponegoro to see firsthand the facilities on the ship, especially accommodation for women. From the result of the review, the Kri Diponegoro was considered feasible because it has the facilities and separate infrastructure for male and female Navy, as well as several supporting equipment facilities for women, so that it can be ensured that the special needs of women during the implementation of the task force are met according to the standards of UN Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace and security. An Australian surfer was found drowned and dead on Grajagan Beach, Banyuwangi, East Java. The Indonesian Navy from Grajagan Integrated Marine Security Post helped with the evacuation with the Joint Search and Rescue Team. Gunther Henry Kitzler, 57 years old, is a surfer who is a foreign citizen with Australian nationality, was found drowned and died after surfing at the Grajagan Beach, Banyuwangi, East Java. Gunther's body was found on the coast of Warengan Beach, around 40 kilometers from the location where he was declared missing, by a joint search and rescue team with the Grajagan Integrated Marine Security Post of Banyuwangi Naval Base. The joint search and rescue team then evacuated the victim using a resident's motorbike, using a wooden plank across the coast to be taken to the Basarnas Al-Siar at the Grajagan Harbor Pier for further examination procedures at the Blambangan Banyuwangi Regional Hospital. According to Danpos Kambladu Grajagan Banyuwangi Naval Base, Master Chief Party Officer Andik, beach tourist or Wanawisata Grajagan is a beach that has consistent rideable waves in the world, has a wave speed that can reach 60 kilometers per hour with wave heights that can reach 4 meters, so it is only recommended for professional surfers. Until this news is published, the cause of the victim's death is still under further investigation. One of the Indonesian Navy officers, Ensign Zikri Nurfati Santika, successfully achieved Best Participating Course Student in the Combat Survivability course at the Royal Australian Navy School. The following is the Ensign Zikri's testimonial executively for GGM TV.
I'm Ensign Zikri Nurfati Santika, Engineering Corps of Indonesian Navy, graduate from Indonesian Naval Academy 2022, and now posted as a mechanical engineer in KRI Marlin 877 Patrol Craft in Makassar Naval Base. And today, the Indonesian Navy gives me this wonderful opportunity to have a learning course in HMS Cerberus in Advanced Combat Survivability course. And what I've learned in combat survivability is the ability to have a fire drills exercise, float drill exercise, and nuclear, biological, chemical damage. In Royal Australian Navy, all of the personnel must be on combat survivability qualifications. The qualifications itself must be renewed every period, every 2 years or probably 3 years, or they cannot abort the ship. Royal Australian Navy have a high standard for combat survivability, and the standard itself can be copied by Indonesian Navy as their standard, so we make a higher and safer procedures in combat survivability. In combat survivability itself, my course is attended by 3 nations, Indonesia, Australia, and Fiji. And all of the course members will have the same ability to make a major impact in their Navy itself. I hope for all Navy officers in Indonesia, they have the same capability of combat survivability. And don't be afraid of new challenges that on the ships, because this is what we pay for, this is what we're gonna do. Believe on yourself and we can make it happen. Indonesian Navy itself just opened a new damage control facilities in Surabaya. The damage control facilities in Surabaya will provide more of insight how in the ships we should react if there is a fire, flood, or chemical nuclear damage. And hopefully with the damage controls that being open, Indonesia Navy will have more professionalism and more safety procedures on behaving on that occasions.
And that's all the news for this week. Don't forget to catch up our social media by subscribing, commenting on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. Jalesvevajayamahe, glory at the sea.